far. Hello.
So proud of us.
Hopefully. I can't see the thing. Thank you. Okay. Hello. Welcome to the Tales of Alond, where we are back. We are 100% professional streamers. Or something.
Professional organization.
We are a professional organization of professionals. How do I sound coming through? I could probably put on my headset and then listen to myself.
I did
in
hear
triplicate.
it, and then my Twitch paused.
Oh, that's really annoying.
My Twitch froze. Oh.
So we are here with more Tales of Alond. I know it's been.
We sound so good.
Oh, well, I'm glad. I'm very glad that
Like
I sound
crisp.
Listen, that's like half the battle right there. Is like just coming in crisp and being very careful not to accidentally lean too close to something that's gonna give feedback. Anyways, yeah, this is Tales of Alond. We're back, episode 56, which I'm calling Piles of Ice for present, and probably for the rest of eternity.
POI.
At some point, I'll have somebody else come up with names because I enjoy you guys coming up with names too, and then we can name the episodes post-episodely rather than me coming up with a name beforehand because I'm really not that creative. You should have seen me try to write a book. I got so tired of trying to come up with chapter names, I just started writing chapter number because I was like,
The old classic.
That seems like the way to go.
It really is. I think that came back into fashion. At the time, it was not in fashion because that's back when that was back in the late 90s, early 2000s when it was fashionable to have names for everything. Everything had a name. There was a name for everything. I'm distracted because I want my hoodie, so I'm going to go get my hoodie. Kohler, you get a recap.
Me?
Yes. You're in charge of the recap.
I am the DM now.
Ooh.
I gave him too much power.
Change seats.
So approximately 1 month ago, when we last played, our party was in the mountain hold of Winterhome, home of the Northern Reach tribes and their ice spirits. Ice spirits who are bonded with the denizens of the city, and also coincidentally ice spirits that create the essence that we need to cure our entire city of the deadly disease that we inadvertently released upon the town. In order to receive the aid of the ice spirits in giving us their essence, we need to prevent attacks that have been happening on the town. And in the course of our investigation, we realized that we were trying to find information on an attack that happened 1 or 2 days ago, where a hole was blasted in the mountain and a bunch of buffalo were killed. The hole was caused by alchemy. We then set off into the wilderness along with our new ally, Alone, who was a former tribesperson. We followed tracks from the attackers into the wild. Followed it for about a day until coming across an abandoned camp. Or at that point, empty camp, not abandoned. And set up our own camp nearby in order to hopefully catch them unawares when they eventually return. We also ran into the Chewingas, or little small cute little ice spirits playing around in the snow, who we played around with at night, and yeah, that's where we ended up. Playing around with little sentient ice spirits and snowmen.
Yes, I think. Okay, I'll go not Dark Side Palpatine here.
The dungeon
It
master.
was getting a little toasty in the hood. Also in front of you, for those of you who enjoy and partake in the best thing about the Christmas season, there is pepper bark for all of you. Peppermint bark, not pepper bark. That's two
Pepper
completely
bark.
different things.
Actually.
Am I the only person alive that hates
I would like
peppermint?
peppermint bark.
Oh.
Oh, well,
They just taste like toothpaste to me.
so you don't get a Christmas present anymore.
Okay, cool. My bad.
Because I will send you home with your box of peppermint bark.
Actually, likes it. Can I transfer it?
Oh, okay. Then yes, you can take home a box of peppermint bark. I got everybody peppermint bark.
Oh.
It was very cute.
Cool.
Thank
And
you.
again, sorry, Lizzie. I'll try not to eat your box.
It's okay. It's here in spirit,
Please.
in Christmas spirit.
I have to figure out a way to send it to you.
I think I would still eat pepper bark.
Here the mail works, but
Yeah, right. I hear there's like FedEx, the post office,
I don't know if I would trust them.
UPS,
I just
to ship it
post
without-
officed something today.
stamps.
oh,
I had to buy stamps recently also.
Oh, your thank you cards.
Yes.
oh, nice.
And then Christmas cards.
We have to do that. We have to.
Yeah.
We have to do Christmas cards. Not this year, probably, but
I think the ship is.
I mean, listen. Jordan may have already sent out
Couple
Christmas
days.
cards to some people, but like, we're not the couple who does like couple Christmas cards. We're bad at that.
You just do individual Christmas cards.
From Jordan.
Yeah, how
Not
fun was it
food.
if she just set up her own Christmas card?
No, like not the ones with like the cool little photos. We go and get like the thing of Christmas cards. That's like random ass cards with like
Oh, like a thank you card.
the
or like
Coca-Cola
a
truck
birthday
on
card,
it,
or-
and then
yeah.
like some random ass
Nice.
fucking tree
That's
on
cute,
it.
though.
That's what we do. Because we're together. I mean, we have it together. That's what I mean, okay, this is dangerous. Why did I bring it next to me?
No, guys, I swear we're together. You really can't prove it with a cute picture that arrives in your mailbox.
Speaking of. Nope, completely lost my train of thought. That was so
That's-
good. It was red velvet. I was not prepared. Oh my god, that like literally melted in my mouth. Okay, this is going over here. This is dangerous. I shouldn't have brought it over, Jamie. Oh. It was so good. Okay, anyways, yes, so you guys, it is a morning. I have noted that you guys already rolled your save for the day. So take it
Okay,
as a freebie
perfect.
day that you guys don't have to roll your saves this
Sweet.
morning. As you go to pack up camp,
Ooh. Double twos.
as you go to pack up camp, there's a thing that I need to tell one of you about that is here somewhere in my notes
Oh gosh.
because it's been so long that I have also forgotten.
Okay, spells. Are we good with our spells?
Is it back here? I know I wrote a note somewhere and now I'm really upset. So I probably wrote it somewhere and then I will literally find it when I go to do more. Okay. So as you guys wake up, Sleeve, you notice that where you actually had your ice spirit or your the snowman you made with the pet rock, there is. Could you roll a survival check for me, please?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Survival. I don't have an iPad, otherwise I'd not have to.
Oh, you're fine.
We're all crew of iPadless.
Yeah,
Ah,
adventurers.
I have mine. Peasants.
We were like, let's get back to D&D, and then we all fucked up.
I was like,
Except for
"Alright,
Seth.
I'm
Seth's
in-
the only one who's prepared.
I keep all my stuff in the same
Survival.
backpack, and then
D&D
I just
house, and then
pick
I was
up
like,
my
wait a minute.
move.
Okay, that is a hard 5.
Okay. The snowman's no longer there,
Aw.
and there seems to be like a series of like spots, possibly tracks, that just kind of lead off into the wilderness.
Oh my god, the snowman walked away.
Was it one of the snowmen that one of the Chewingas went into?
No, this is the one that Sleeve made during her watch that nobody else really knew about. That she used a pet rock as the head.
Oh, and left the pet rock in the head?
Yes, I
Mhm.
believe so. Yes.
Oy.
Well, it wasn't the pet rock; it was a pet rock.
A
But
pet
yeah,
rock.
I believe you're still looking for the pet rock, if I'm not mistaken.
I am still looking for the pet rock. Yes,
You have found
his name's Felix.
Felix.
some of them, but not the one. Okay.
But not the one.
All right.
Can I see where the tracks lead to? Does it look like they trail
They're
off,
actually-
or
They're
do they
actually fairly
go
obvious.
somewhere?
You can follow it.
I follow them.
Okay.
We will follow as well.
You're gonna follow as well. Okay. I'd like you to roll one more survival check, just for funsies.
Everybody or just the sleeve?
Can I help out?
You could help Sleeve. You could provide
I
Sleeve
will
advantage.
help Sleeve.
Oh, also in the spirit of Christmas
Okay.
spirit, and by Christmas spirit I mean holiday spirit, everybody gets inspiration today,
Oh,
which means you get a
Yay.
freebie reroll of anything today.
amazing.
Okay. So Casimir is helping me out, right? So
Yeah,
I
so
get
you get
advantage
advantage.
on
Like,
this
look,
one
it looks like
already
the snowman went that way.
Yes.
because I just rolled a 6. That's not awesome.
So just a 6, even with advantage.
Oh no, not with advantage. I couldn't hear if you told me yes I had advantage
Oh
or
yes, yes. Sorry, can you hear me properly?
no. Okay, with advantage. Hey, that's a 14.
Okay.
Let's go.
Nice.
You're
Better.
actually able to follow, and you notice more than the snowman body is moving, the actual pet rock itself is moving, and every few jumps, you actually notice like a little shifting of it, and with that survival, you would actually. Are you proficient in either perception or investigation?
I feel like the answer to that is no, based on how badly I roll those, but it could be yes. Let me see. Neither of these things,
Okay.
as suspected.
Okay. Okay. Casimir, roll a perception check for me, please.
I am proficient in
Or Arcana,
investigation or
because
arcana.
I think you have both of
The
those.
perception or arcana.
Sleeve, you don't have
My
Arcana,
arcana
right?
is
don't have
significantly
proficiency.
better
Okay.
than my perception. So, even though my perception
I
is
have
pretty
no
good.
use for the magic-y things.
Okay,
Fair.
please.
I
Very
just gotta
fair.
move good.
Oh, Jesus Christ. 28.
Okay. You actually notice. So you notice even without
Arcana,
the like.
that matters.
Hmm?
Arcana, that matters.
Yeah. Okay. That's perfect. You notice outside of just like every few jumps where it's having like a weird shifty moment where it seems to like regain itself. You actually notice that there's an ice spirit who's living in, or appears to have inhabited the pet rock now. Who's just like taking it for a ride
In the rock.
in the rock. Yeah.
Seems like your rock might have a new friend as well. Is that a new thing or
That's
It
a new
is.
thing.
No spirits inhabiting it in the past.
Not to my recollection. It was just this little rock guy. And the question is, do we leave the rock with his new friend, or does the friend in the rock come with us?
Ice spirit.
And is there a way to communicate with it
Can we see the?
besides?
Are we looking at the rock, or are we?
Yeah, you can see the rock. It's just chilling. As you guys approach, it's just like hopping around, kind of playing around in the snow.
That's adorable.
It's in little snowman form. Little twiggy arm.
Can we get an example? I'm a visual learner.
Let me pull out my handy whiteboard here.
Okay, but now you need to get one that like actually pulls
That would
down.
be amazing.
So you can do one of
I have
these.
been told
Out
that
of
I'm
frame
not
and
allowed
reach
that.
down.
I'm not allowed that. That is a thing.
Exactly. How many
I
things am I
tried.
allowed to mount into the ceiling?
Yeah, Jordan's already mad.
There's apparently a hard line.
No, this is over the line. I've
It's
gone over the line with this. So,
None shall pass.
Okay.
I get no
You
more.
have to push the envelope to find out where the line is, right?
Listen, the
How do you
screen.
know where the limit is if you don't cross
They're a
it?
bunch of brave fellows.
I not
But
only
you can do
crossed
so much
it,
with the screen because you could pull it down, it'd be a map. You pull it down, it'd be
So I
a
had that
whiteboard.
at one point.
Mhm.
I did have that at one point over blocking my computers, and then, no, that was
green
very
screen.
very hated.
Yeah.
That was very very hated. And now it's gone. And in exchange, I have that projector screen now, which I think is much better, honestly. Yeah, because we can see you now. So that's nice. We were previously unable to do that, and now we can.
So, is this an ice spirit or a Chewinga?
This is an ice spirit.
Okay, and they are different.
Yes.
Are they like the junior version of an ice spirit, or are they like
So
completely
ice
separate?
spirits are like literally just creatures of ice, just like you would expect to see like a water elemental or fire elemental.
But
Like
the
it's a
ice spirits
similar.
are like, those are the guys that we need to find. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ice spirit is the
Okay.
thing that with the essence you're hunting for.
Got
The Chewingas are also spirits, but they're more wild spirits. And Chewingas, they have like little acorn masks for faces. They're wearing like little cloaks made of various things. Like some of them are wearing cloaks made of like tumbleweed fur, like literally like tufts of fur fashioned into a little cloak, or like some of them are literally just wearing little poof balls. Some of them are
Are they
wearing
like
like
the,
leaf clothing, essentially.
Like Princess Mononoke, or spirits, but like ice.
Nice.
So they're a little different. Ice spirits seem more aimless and kind of just living their lives. Actually, they both seem to just live their lives. They just kind of. Chewingas are usually a little bit more curious than the ice spirits are. That's perhaps like as a total
Chewinga.
overall characteristic, that would probably be. But also their appearance. You can tell, and actually because you have Alone with you, Alone goes, oh, that's actually a very young ice spirit. They, so ice spirits usually, like they bond with ice, just, thus the name ice spirit, and then they'll grow themselves. This one bonded to your,
Does that mean it's a rock spirit?
no, it's still an ice spirit. Because,
Rock can be ice.
I mean, ice is a
Things
form
can
of
be
rock.
two things.
Water is magma.
Dogs are people too.
Listen, water is magma, okay? Water is, well, lava, technically. Water is lava. It's a liquid mineral on the surface of the earth.
True.
It's not
By the
incorrect.
definition of lava, it is lava.
It's always
It's just not a great description of water.
I feel like that's wrong, but I don't know enough about it to dispute it.
Hold on. Lava's technical definition is hot, molten, or semi-fluid rock or solid rock resulting from the cooling of this. So we're talking about molten, semi-fluid rock.
What's the definition of a rock?
Okay, rock definition.
Slippery slope.
Yeah, 2 hours later.
Rock is
Solid-
defined as the
solid
solid
matter.
mineral material forming part of the surface of the Earth and other similar planets, exposed on the surface or underlying the soil or oceans.
So ice falls into the rock category.
Yep. Ice
Boom.
is rocks.
Scienced.
Water is lava and ice is rock. We have... You'll learn nothing else today.
The more you know.
Anyways, back to it. So Alone actually goes, yeah, that's actually a young one. They haven't formed their ice body yet.
Ice body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually when they get a little bit older, like what we would consider adolescents, they form an ice body, and that's when they can, that's when tribal adolescents bond with the ice spirit, and then the ice spirit can then pick a form and shift and stuff.
They're smart though. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can we communicate with them?
Sure. Usually they don't say much, and the only way I know to communicate with ice spirits is either through an ice spirit or through a telepathic bond formed with the ice spirit soul bonded to you.
So they can't.
So we
Really
don't
speak.
know their language.
Interesting. Well, she was bonded with one at one point. Yeah.
Yep.
So do they give more? Do they speak through more like impressions or not actual words into your head when you're bonded with them?
They can speak through words.
Oh.
They sometimes speak through emotion and memory, but yeah, they speak through words.
Interesting.
So are ice spirits then like precocious youth, like ducklings, or are they reliant on their ice spirit parents for things? Is this one lost? Do we need to get it back to its family, or
No, they usually just. We're not quite sure how they're born.
Okay.
The old way of thinking, usually the majority of the tribe's way of thinking, is that they're born of the spirits of the dead. So once people die, they can be reborn as a ice spirit. I have my doubts. That theory doesn't quite
Fair enough.
fit with the with my experience. But I mean, that doesn't stop certain things like rites of passage and stuff like that requiring the souls of people who've passed to be carried by youths preparing to bind to their spirit.
Human use. Youths.
I try to work in the youth every
fair enough?
Well, if it's friendly,
Okay, can
maybe
we try
can
talking to it?
Sure.
try to figure out if it's seen where these
What do you say and what language do you say it in?
assailants are.
I don't think I know a whole lot of languages. I know common and halfling and maybe something else. Thieves can't. Thieves can't would be fun.
Why did I learn Sylvan? It doesn't seem super useful in hindsight.
Yeah, I don't think I speak Sylvan. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like Thieves Can't is my flashiest language. So if it was going to be something that was difficult to understand, maybe that would be
Okay.
a good way to
I mean, you can pick
get in.
whatever you desire to speak to it in. You can speak to it in common
Okay.
if you really wanted.
Okay.
I was just wondering if you spoke to it
Yeah,
in a
common would
special
work
way.
too. I don't think I speak Sylvan.
I do not speak Elemental, unfortunately.
I only
but
speak
I basically just want
common,
to
halfling,
coax it
and elvish.
over and like let it know that we're safe and friendly, and if it wants to hang out with us, that would be cool.
What do you use to coax it over? Or how do
I
you coax it over, I should say?
make another mini snowman.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check.
Also not my best.
Roll 2 persuasions and tell me what they both are.
Okay. So the first one is a 19, which is pretty cool. And the
Nice.
second
Hey.
one is at 8.
Okay. So you build this little snowman, and as you build it, the pet rock snowman kind of stops playing around and just kind of looks, and then just kind of comes closer. And by the time you're getting towards the end of building the snowman, it's actually helping you.
Yay! I use one of like a little twig on the ground to make it wave at the pet rock snowman.
This makes the little ice spirit guy very happy. He jumps up and down.
Hell yeah.
Aw.
New friend.
And then he takes the other arm and waves it.
I die.
And that's the end of the episode.
And then darkness descends, and everybody dies. The fiery apocalypse.
This is how I want to go. So it's okay. Oh, so cute.
Are you? I mean, he's kind of just chilling.
I'm not sure where we're going next, but I asked him, do you want to come with us?
He just kind of cocks his head at you, and then scoots a little
We're
closer.
going on an adventure.
Aw. Ask him if he's seen any shady characters around here recently.
Or ask him.
You point in the direction. We'll point in the direction of the camp that we found.
He looks at you guys, and then he scoots a little bit closer to Sleeve, and then he kind of starts going that way, and he takes a few steps away, and he's turning, and then he turns to see if you guys are following, and then he scoots back.
Was he leading us?
I follow him.
Okay, so you guys follow him.
Yeah.
He goes in the direction you pointed. So he has taken you back to camp.
Fair enough.
I guess we could have seen that coming.
And then he's like,
Give him a little high
he
five.
keeps on heading in that same direction, and then just kind of looking back at you guys, and then sees you guys are kind of like grouped around the camp, and then kind of just scoots back into the camp.
Like he's not going towards the other camp.
Not,
Not yet.
I mean, they're not really a straight line, or like,
Yeah.
no, it wouldn't be that direction.
Mm.
I mean, maybe if he wasn't going in a straight line there, sure, maybe, but
Mm-hmm.
he's heading the direction you guys pointed.
Interesting. Well, I mean, he may have seen what was in this area. We could figure out how to impress upon him what we're trying to figure out. Could be useful.
Yeah.
You okay? So, just roll a general intelligence check here. Everybody can roll.
Also not my best.
Mm,
Ooh.
$12.
I got a natural 1 for a
Oh.
3.
Oof. Intelligence.
That is unfortunate.
Oh my god. I rolled a 2. Straight up 2.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're thriving.
All right. So with all of that,
Head empty, no thoughts. Just cute rock.
it occurs to you guys that if this is a young ice spirit, it's maybe like the equivalent of a child. So it'd be like asking a 2-year-old for
Where's your mommy?
no, not even where's your mommy. It's like asking the 2-year-old, what school are you going to go to in the future, and which direction do you go to get there? Concepts
Well,
that do not exist for a 2-year-old.
Also, probably do not want to take this 2-year-old ice spirit into battle.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's a baby.
Exactly.
At this point, he's riding Peter Rabbit Fox.
Hell yes.
Oh.
That's cute.
Fantasy
Well,
camera.
It's just like save image.
Screenshot.
The rabbit fox with a snowman on his back.
Mhm.
It's too cute. I'm dying.
Guess we got a new friend for now. I don't know. I mean, our leads are we found a camp that is empty and looks like it was not completely broken down permanently. So we could follow the tracks leading out of camp. That might
Are
be our
there
best
still
bet.
tracks leading out of camp to follow?
Yeah. They're a little bit tougher to follow today than they were yesterday, but you can still follow them.
I mean, we got to find whoever's we're following, so let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Along with our new buddy.
Please roll survival for how well you follow.
Do we have a temporary name for Pet Rock Ice Spirit Snowman?
Um,
And what did we just roll for?
You roll survival.
Survival.
4. I'm really killing it today.
14.
14, okay.
And we are
Actually,
22. Survival check.
Me too, okay. Yeah, you guys are able to, so you guys go to the last camp that you found, and then you're going to continue past, correct?
Yes.
All right, yeah.
Mhm.
Easily. You guys are trekking, and Alone points this out, actually. You guys are heading directly for the old winter home. So if you kept on this path, you would be at the ruins of the old winter home.
There's an old winter home. Did we know this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe you did.
Okay.
If you don't, you do
Did
know.
we go over this information that time I fell asleep?
Possibly.
That would explain it.
I think that day was rough for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, we were all struggling.
Well, yes. Would be in this inhospitable, not inhospitable, delightful snowy wonderland. Would be a good place to set up a camp. So makes sense, I guess. Let's keep on
Mhm.
heading in that direction.
Works for me. So for makeshift name for the ice spirit, how about Frosty?
Oh, Frosty.
No money, no ticket. I'm in.
Oatmeal.
No bueno.
Um,
Hmm.
sorry, I had to do a quick thing.
And he's still bouncing along with us.
Yeah, yeah. The little guy's coming just right with you guys.
Ferocity.
What does it say about us that we seem to attract the cutest things we come across?
What does it say about you,
Probably a
or what
point
does
in
it
our
say about your
favor.
DM that your DM keeps throwing very cute things? at
Gifting us pets. This is not.
Things can be two things.
We should just become not fantasy Dungeons and Dragons, but we bought a zoo. The game. Role playing game.
We bought a fantasy zoo.
Bought a fantasy zoo. Oof.
I mean,
We got the
Reminds
blink
me of
dogs over
Neopets.
here, and the
oh my god.
Dungeons and
mini
Dragons and
the
Pokemon.
wyverns over in that section, and that'll be a fun game. It's like Zoo Tycoon, but with
They have a
fancy
caramel
animals.
cake batter one.
Yeah.
We need to find this
Sounds like
place.
that sounds like it
we need
goes
to
pretty
raid
hard.
this place.
What's it called?
Oh, and they have macaroons.
Is it like a local joint?
Dude, I don't know. Maybe.
This is the cupcake place.
Yeah. They have macaroons, double chocolate, sugar cookie, red velvet, salted caramel, snickerdoodle, and cookie dough.
Are these macaroons or macarons?
The delicious French ones that are not coconut.
I
Macarons.
feel like
Macaroons are the coconut ones.
Ah.
It's an important distinction. My sibling is very allergic to coconut,
oh.
so I
That's
had to learn.
I don't like the dried coconut.
They got 14 locations.
Fair enough.
I like the
Are any of those locations in Wisconsin?
So far, at least half of them are in New York City.
Damn it!
I mean, they do ship nationwide, so we can actually send some of these to you. Because the person that this was supposed to, or the person on the card from my boss is, wait, why is there an air?
Garden, where's Garden City?
I don't, what is,
New York.
That's Long Island.
Is it? Okay, great.
wait, what picture
What's
is
the name?
it?
What's the name of this
There's-
magical cupcake land?
14 locations. They got, it looks like 13 are in New York City, one is in Jersey, and one is a pop-up in Boston.
Oh,
Washington.
So then catch the name of this place.
I send it
Baked,
to you.
it's baked by Melissa.
Okay, perfect.
They're not paying
Okay,
us
so
to
I'm
say
getting
their
ready to
name.
like, write it down with the Sharpie.
Cut it out quick.
We'll
Bleep,
do
bleep.
that in post.
I was gonna say, we'll fix it in post.
Ugh.
Okay, hold on. I have to call the wife real quick.
They're gonna be so surprised when they get their hundreds.
The
of-
life.
Yeah, there are hundreds of. We came because of that one.
Yeah.
Yes,
Was
I am.
Kobo's
Hey, babe,
Twitch?
can you? Did something print?
There's something. It's
Okay, hold on.
like the phantom printer. She's just chilling upstairs.
I might have to run up to the printer. I wanted it to print something because you needed your thing. You need your thing and it won't print. It says error. Printer in error state. What error? Okay. Continue discussing the new name of your friend. I will be right back.
Frosty.
It's Frosty.
I will be right back.
Seasonal and cute.
Ice spirit.
And all of you roll a perception check.
You roll a
Make it
perception.
more
damn
fun
it.
while I'm gone.
Oh my gosh, I'm rolling not good today.
Hi, babe.
Oh, he's not muted.
That's a 10.
What are we rolling?
I rolled an 11 perception.
Perception.
Babe,
Ooh.
where's the paper?
It's probably a 12. Wait, 10, 11, 12?
Oh, okay, found it.
Oh,
Thanks.
we should get bonus points for that, I think.
It's like poker. It's a straight.
Yeah, that's what we wanted.
Error. I did. I put a whole bunch in. Hold on. Just need my thing, man.
It's entertaining to hear, but not to
Yeah,
see.
Seton Hall
This is
being
great.
on
Here, read your anxiety survival guide.
in basketball. There's a spell called Fire
No, I just saw it.
Arrows.
Ooh, I like that. Give me that.
I
Wait,
could
what's wrong?
try to
very
learn it,
cool.
and then I could.
I saw it. That was super awesome. I want one.
I could turn your
Oh,
arrows
fun.
into fire arrows.
Ooh.
What the heck? There's a spell called Investiture of Flame, where you light yourself on fire.
Witness
Horrifying.
that doesn't harm you,
Oh, okay.
but you're on fire and are immune to cold damage, and can light other people on fire when you get close to them.
To harm
Does it
them or
hurt
to
the
save
other
them
people?
from the cold?
You can use your action to create a line of fire 15 feet long and 5 feet wide, extending from you in a direction you choose. So you basically become a firebender.
Terrifying.
You basically become a fire elemental. Well, basically. Mm-mm-mm-mm. If they're camped out in this city ruins, they must have a stronghold. They may be prepared for visitors.
With like traps,
I'm sure
very cold traps.
it will be very fun for us.
Mhm.
Something that is surprisingly easy to do with almost all printers. But the one thing I feel like we've not done in humanity is invent a good at-home printer.
No, and even office
Facts.
printers, they all fucking
Even
suck.
office, actually, good point.
Yeah,
How
it is
much
true.
they-
Corporate IT from Past Life
Jam
Me
and-
says, fuck them printers.
Don't even get me started on the ones that are supposed to print vinyl labels and then yell at you for like printing the vinyl labels like you told it to.
Vinyl
Talking
This
about
is bad for
printers.
the printer.
printers.
I don't
suck.
care.
You're like,
No, I don't. Be right back.
I hate the work printer. I hate it so much.
So when I went on vacation last month, I came back after 2 weeks, and the main website that I use, or the main company I use, their website, they completely overhauled the website while I was gone. So that
Oh
was
my
fun to come
God.
back to, and not know where to find anything for like a couple weeks.
That's not fun.
Okay, this is gonna be my last try to print this, and then we're just gonna move on. Because I'm wasting way too much time on this, and I apologize.
What the?
Is it another
I'm
fire
reading,
spell?
I'm reading spells descriptions. Some of them are kind of wild.
I'm gonna light myself on fire.
To light others on fire.
Sharing is caring.
I found, I was saying earlier, I found Investiture of Flame, where you light yourself on fire and become immune to cold damage.
That means that will make you immune to cold damage.
It doesn't, but it doesn't damage you. And then you can as an action basically throw fire from your body. You basically become a fire elemental.
Like Steve too. No.
Yeah. Hmm.
The issue was that there was no paper in the printer.
Hmm.
Oh,
That was
that'll do it. Whoops.
print. Print. I didn't get an error message this time. Let's start. It doesn't start. And there's the error.
Oh my god.
What's happening in the basketball world?
Seton Hall beat UConn, which is wild.
Basketball?
Yep. By 15 points. Pitt did win, by the way.
I mean, they kind of.
Yeah.
Although the basketball selection committee is nowhere near as fucked as the football selection committee.
Mm-hmm.
Can't even go undefeated, make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Well, you work fine. No, you're not low on toner. I just replaced the fucking.
Diane!
No, I just replaced the toner. I just did this. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay, so for the culture, is Pittsburgh like really into college basketball?
Yeah, we don't have a pro team here.
Yeah.
I know you don't. And I don't know why.
Our basketball and
We
our
don't have the
football
space
teams
for a
are never
stadium.
good at the same time.
Or an arena, I guess.
Yeah. It's like we're not big enough city. A lot of people think we're barely big enough for the three teams we have. But
that's-
yeah. So
they're
Pitt,
big
Pitt,
teams.
Pitt
Well, that's not true. I guess
College.
not everybody loves the Pirates.
our football
Pitt's
team and our
most.
basketball team have been pretty good, but never at the same time. So it seems like every time one starts to suck, the other one comes back. So for the last couple of years, we've sucked at basketball.
Baseball.
And last year, we were good at basketball.
But now our football team.
And then our football team blows, yeah.
Our football team can't get anything right.
I think we're getting good recruits, though, actually. We got
Except for the one deep commit.
hot new Offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just saw like
Mhm.
freaking what 12 commits today.
Mhm.
Is today decision day?
Maybe a bunch came in today.
Maybe.
A bunch signed
I
today.
thought decision day was way later in the winter.
I did too. Okay. Because you got such a high total survival check. Oh, what'd you get on your perceptions?
Oh,
10.
11, 12.
11 and 12.
10,
So,
11, and 12.
so
Okay.
we should get, a
It's a
bonus.
small straight.
Okay, so you do
Yeah.
actually notice as you guys are traveling a very crumpled paper that was totally not just printed and crumpled and was totally prepared earlier by the DM who knows what they're doing.
For months, this paper's been ready for us.
Actually, funnily enough, it's all been in my book. And that's the most I'll say. All right, so here you go. Your crumpled paper. You discover on your way.
On the ground, observation, day 1. Discovered base camp. Set up obs around camp. Following trail as expected. Odd nighttime habits with 2 B's. Sprites made snowmen. Patty members?
What?
What?
Patty member, party
Patty
members 8.
party?
Patty, oh my god.
Dealing with
Apparently,
Did these adventurers not proofread their camp notes, or
Party members H followed lead of tour guide. E seem equally invested. HE and D's sat back. D's sat back. Later, Ice Spirit joined party and left. D1 very interested. H built snowman. Rusing
that's me.
rock with eyes?
I'm H.
Question mark. This has attracted attention of ice spirits and chewingas. Will monitor. P.S. Rock identified as pet rock. Who's tracking us? And
well, at least I spelled some things correctly.
What's going on here?
Odd night.
Habits.
It's hobbits with an A.
You say, are there nuns around here?
Maybe.
Nuns,
Maybe.
habits. We have odd clothing. Habits.
Hmm.
Let me take a picture and send it to sleep.
Thank you.
So it seems like we will not have the element of surprise.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit, because it seems like up to the last hour they've been tracking every single thing we've done, which is great. Love that for us.
Love that so much for us.
Yes, we do.
Indie potty.
Potty.
Okay. Sent.
Alrighty.
Okay, discovered base camp. So we discovered the base camp. We set up observation around the camp. We did that. We were following the trail as they expected. We did weird things at night. Yeah, we saw the snowmen. H followed lead of tour guide. Is tour guide alone? Do we think? Maybe. Who's H? Am I H?
Halfling
Halfling.
Ah.
Ooh.
is me.
The habit, but with an O.
The habit.
That's very good. Good. E.
It's me. Hi, I'm the habit. It's me.
Elf? Are you an elf? No. What are you?
I'm a halfling.
Halfling? Okay. A lot of halflings.
No, you're a half elf.
Half elf.
E seems equally invested. Half elf and D. Dwarf.
Dwarf.
Sat back. Later, I spirit joined party and left. D1 very interested. Okay, well, looks like we'll be walking into probably some kind of welcome. Maybe not the kind
Obviously.
we like. Well, shoot. Did they drop this on purpose?
Seems
Seems like
mean-
like if they're
because they made that camp knowing we were gonna, and made that trail knowing we were gonna follow it.
like if they were that close and could see in that much detail
Hmm.
and be that good at, would they drop it? Accidentally? It seems.
So do we do what they want us to do? Follow them.
Yeah,
to
it
the
being
ruins?
crumpled thing also is giving me pause.
Hmm.
It
'Cause you
being
can't really throw paper unless you crumple it, then it goes better.
Oh, so it's not like crumpled as in was crumpled in a ball. It's like crumpled like it's like hastily written
Mhm.
and then like caught on something and tore.
Oh,
So it's like
then no, it does not
it's
seem
not,
intentional.
It's not like, sorry, I should have described the paper. It looks like a page torn out of a journal. It's like crumpled as if like footsteps or something were over it. Like not balled up. I just balled it up to make it more effective.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, feels
Okay.
less intentional than disregard the first thing.
The balled up was the hasty make this look like a good prop. What I should have done
It's a great prep.
is taken it outside in the snow and trampled it a couple times.
Hmm.
That would have been
Wait, do you
fun.
guys have snow out there right now?
Yep.
Oh, barely.
We don't have.
It's like
We
a
did
dusting.
yesterday.
It was like
Everything
40
is-
degrees today, so
Oh yeah, it's all melted now. But
Now, do they want us to find this? And if we set off approaching from a different direction, maybe that's exactly where they're expecting us to come from. The least expected thing would be straight at them down this trail. Or maybe they're expecting us to think that. So we should just go home, because they'll never expect that. But maybe they knew we were going to think that. And they've set up an ambush at the old camp behind us, knowing we were going to turn around once we figured out that they knew we were coming. Maybe we head to the camp and catch them unawares, their main headquarters. But that's
yeah, I don't
exactly
think
what
we're
they
going to
would've
catch them
thought.
unawares no matter where we try to catch them.
Can I make a perception check and see if anybody's watching us right now?
yeah, sure, make a perception.
Like 14.
You can't see anybody. I mean, at this point, you guys are moving across ice.
Do I have any spells that could help me see things?
You're between the landmass and ice. Or you're between the two landmasses, and you're on ice. So it's like there's nothing else growing. You've got
Hmm.
pretty clear vision for a while. But as you do start looking around, some flakes start to fall in the sky. The snow, over the course of the next 5 to 10 minutes, does pick up. It starts snowing pretty solidly.
Okay. Now,
All right, we got to move.
spell is called.
Because while the snow is great for Frosty, it's not good for Sleeve.
So which way are you guys going?
I guess just towards the ruin. Yeah. How far away are we?
At this point, you're like half day.
Can I? Oh, okay. Never mind. I mean,
I think that's probably our best shot. Even if it is trapped, I say we head towards the traps and just be extra kind of careful.
well, we kind of expected them to be knowing we were coming anyways. Yeah. Now
The element of
we-
surprise is already taken away from us.
Exactly. Now we know. We have confirmation.
But they don't know we know.
Well, they don't know that we know that they know that we know that they know.
I think they know.
Maybe.
But they don't know we know.
Oh man, Chandler Bing.
R.I.P.
Mm.
I think I'm gonna order a TV guide in the name of Miss Chandler Bong. And
Well,
It's Miss Chandler Bong.
well, fuck it. Let's just into the breach.
in the breach. All right. You guys keep trekking. It gets progressively darker.
We'll be being careful to be observant in case there's any ambushes set up.
Okay, roll survival. You'll have
Not good.
advantage because you're traveling slower, but you do
Okay.
travel slower.
Even worse.
I got a 10.
Oh,
11.
gross. That's a 4, and with advantage, 14.
Okay.
Hey. Loving these re-rolls.
So with that, yeah, you keep an eye out, and you guys are able to make it to actually the shore, and you can actually see the beginnings of the ruins of old Winterhome.
Is it like a mountain like the new Winterhome?
This one is a little bit more laid out. It's not. So no, this one is more like what you would expect, like a more traditional town to be. Except the streets are perhaps a bit more narrow.
Is there a wall around it?
Yes.
So there's like potentially a bottom, like one way in.
Well, I mean, you guys are approaching from the ice, and
Maybe we don't want to go through the front door if they're expecting us. What do we think about? We
there's several spots that
come around the side, and we could climb the wall, maybe.
there's several points.
I'm
where
all
the
for
walls
climb
are
wall.
crumbled.
Mm. Maybe we before we get too close, and could be spotted. We like go around the side and try to enter somewhere that's not like the most obvious spot.
Um.
I like that.
Stealthily.
Okay.
Let's
Sure.
do that.
Roll
Definitely stealth.
a perception or investigation as you circle the town to try to find an alternative way in.
How many rolls can I
A 10.
fuck up?
Is
at
it one or
once?
the other or both?
One or the other.
Let's go with perception. 7.
I'm cool. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Oh my god. Investigation?
Yep.
12.
Okay. You guys circle the it takes you a while, and at this point it is very solidly dark. But you do find a spot that you think would be a pretty good spot to like it's a what appears to be a building on the other side, and the wall has kind of just caved in on the outside, but the building still exists there. And so if you would put yourselves, or you are in this area, right? Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that is one Casper. One, nope, please. There's Ayana. Here's Selenway. Oh, fuck. Some people are missing weapons because I lost them. I will find weapons or make new ones. And then I will attach them to you in a more permanent fashion.
Hooray.
And so you guys are able to climb in the building.
Like a building of the, or like the streets of the town.
No, so you go into a building, there's now a door in front of you, but you are in the
Okay.
town. So this building was built into the wall, essentially.
Are there any signs of life? Like anybody's been scrounging or living here recently?
Not in this building, no. That's part of why you chose this one, because you were looking for one off the beaten track, and this seemed like the most.
So what do we think? It's dark. Maybe we make camp? Or do we think we want to explore around in the night? Or is that a bad idea?
Does anybody what's my dark vision like? Where is that? I think it's 60 feet.
Yeah, I mean, I got dark vision too. I don't know if Sleeve does though. Do you? Can you see at night? No.
Nope.
Hmm. Are we? So wait, sorry. Are we in the building or
Yeah, you're in the building.
is there anything in here?
No, it's
No, I
just
didn't even get to do
the
an
empty.
empty check.
Like a watchtower
Um,
or like a
it seems to have been a residence at one point, just like an
Okay.
extremely tall residence in relation to the residences around it.
I peek out the door and look down the streets and see if anybody's
All right, roll perception.
outside. Oh, natural 20.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
So what you see, you
Finally.
peek out.
And that is a 24 if that matters.
So there is this. Oop, that's the wrong way. So there's this crumbly bit that seems to lead. That leads to like a broken down staircase, and then once you stick your head out here, there seems to be another building essentially. So you're
Connected?
here.
Or is it like an alley between the buildings?
It's like connected.
Mm.
Well, you can tell it's like not an interior wall because it's like essentially a stone wall
Mm.
and an exterior door, and you open the exterior door and
Like as
You're
if
in
it
another
was carved
inside.
from a mountain, but it's just doesn't happen to be this time.
I mean the bricks were probably carved from stone. Yes.
Interesting. Well, I mean, maybe we look around a little bit for now.
Sounds good.
I think so. Do a little creep around.
We're pretty fresh, so
Okay.
fine. Let's head into the next building.
All right. So you exit through this door here, and you go out. Now you're actually out in an alley.
Mm.
So that's a wall provided by buildings. There's a wall here. There's a wall here, and then you see another door. So what's the marching order here?
I will go first. Since it was
You'll
my
go
bright
second.
idea to go
I'll be in the rear.
traipsing around in the middle of the night.
All right. So yeah, this is the wall of another building here, and then there's another wall here, and more wall on this interior
Well,
side.
let's do it.
So it's like a long hallway.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
But you can see the sky because it's like it's just narrow alleyway.
We'll begin
Oh,
approaching. Oh, and my head
Decapitated.
is chopped off viciously.
That will happen sometimes.
Yeah, I guess we'll approach the next building over.
Okay, sure.
Like, assume trying to make our way towards the center of the city, where
All right.
somebody may be.
I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Great.
My time to shine.
Yes. 18.
Very bad.
I just needed a few warm-up rolls.
Big 6.
6. Okay.
28.
28. Damn. And then what did you get?
18.
18.
I rolled a 19 and I have +9.
Nice.
29
And then
pieces.
Solenway collected a cool 19. So 3 of you saved, 1 of you fails.
Which one is which?
Okay.
Because you're in front. You just took it.
Yeah,
And-
I'm
You landed on the grenade.
taking the fall for the group.
That one is going to be a. Why did I write things like this? These are the worst notes I've ever written. All right. So you're gonna take 8 points of lightning damage. The rest of you take half
Ouch.
of that. So the rest of you take 4. As right as you walk through this middle, a stone shoots out of the ground and discharges electricity.
Is there anything else like happening? Is anybody popping out of walls or?
Nope, that's all that.
Alone, is this whole place booby trapped?
It wasn't last time I was here.
Do we want
Do we want to once again check for traps that we always forget to do?
to alone in the back?
Oh,
Oh, here you go. Here's a Lego.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Little
Hey,
Olivia.
Lou.
yes.
I have evasion, so I don't take any damage on the dex save.
Ooh.
All right, nice.
Ooh, well, she's cool. Give her the sword.
Being a rogue is awesome.
Rogue it up. Well, great. Any idea where in the city they may be camping out? Have you ever been here before?
Not in a very long time.
Is there like a central location
Alone also takes
or
8 points of damage.
I don't know, like a fort or castle?
I mean, there's a bunch of ruined buildings. There's no.
Stronghold that they could be holed up in?
The main building was completely destroyed by the dragon.
Mm. Well, I guess we check on, but carefully.
Alrighty.
Okay.
All right. So you pass through this
Can I
door.
use check for traps? Or can I
Yeah.
check for traps, and how often do I need to?
So I'll say every time you enter a new
Oh.
space.
Okay, like doorway or other earthly partition.
Or, yeah, so if you want to check a door, tell me you're checking the door. Otherwise, you'll just roll for the space that you're entering.
Okay.
Probably do both.
Door and spaces.
Probably do both. To the front now. So you want to check this door?
Yeah. And what roll is that?
That will be a, I'll say perception or investigation.
It can't be sleight of hand.
To diffuse it, it can be.
Can we
Okay.
look to?
You can give aid
Give
and
aid.
provide advantage, sure.
I will aid you.
Okay. Perceiving. Okay, and first roll's a 5, not great. And the second roll is a dirty, nasty 20.
Woo!
All right.
20.
All right, the door is not trapped, as far as you can
Rock and
tell.
roll.
Okay.
So we simply open the door and then check the space.
All right, go ahead and roll once more with advantage.
Am I rolling again, or is somebody else
Sure,
rolling?
do it, yeah.
Okay.
Our fearless leader in this.
Okay. That's a 14. And ooh, that's a nat 20.
Oh,
Okay. With that,
Yay.
you actually see.
A pretty little
I'll actually give you the doorway at the end of this
pristine
one.
20.
Actually, yeah, that's what I'll do. So I'll do the building and any doorways that you see from where you are.
Nice.
So you enter a. I'm going to ask just one more thing though before I continue. What are you using to see at this point?
I will do a light cantrip.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wait, let me make sure I have a light cantrip. I do not have a light cantrip.
I'm using
I'll use
my
the drift
sense
globe.
of smell.
I'll pull the drift
like
globe
a
out
snake?
and I'll light it up.
Okay. So the drift globe gives you
For I never took
Okay.
light.
So yeah,
Whoops.
you're able to see in the room. You actually see on the door leaving this space, there is an alarm spell, which you would get with your just because you roll a natural 20 and you've experienced this
Mm.
before, you'll be able to identify the silvery thread markings of an alarm spell.
Hey, I
Excellent.
can do that.
That's not something I can disarm.
Nope.
Because it's a magic.
It's a magic.
Can I
It's a magic. I can't touch
try
it.
to disarm it
How are you going to disarm it?
by thinking really hard?
Thoughts and prayers?
Yeah, I think I might just have to thoughts and prayers it.
All right, roll an arcana.
I can detect that it's magic. I can suggest that it doesn't go off.
Does that work on
I can revive it if
Non-sentient
it dies.
things?
The alarm.
Can I strongly encourage it not to go off?
Would I take water walk?
Why did you take water off?
You know, I did it because on the way here, when we fell through the ice, it was actually useful. So I was thinking if we come up on ice again, that would be pretty. And then it fell through the cracks on this spreadsheet I made.
Or
Um,
lava, since lava is water.
Mm-hmm.
Also walk across.
So it's not a loopholes now. Now we take this this lore to its natural conclusion. Be sprinting across volcanoes soon. It's not a trap that we can disarm.
Oh, it's a spell.
It's a spell. Okay.
At least I think
Is there
alarm works. as a
another
spell.
way we could go through this place? This is the only route we see to get where we're trying to go.
Yes.
Okay. I think I can do nothing. I think I can do nothing. We can run through real quick and then try to surprise over on the other side of that.
I say I have like a +7 for acrobatics. Can I like Tom Cruise Mission Impossible before he was douchey mad? Like, you know,
You can try.
do we have any better ideas?
I think no.
I could try
the
to
one thing I could do to get around it
Unlock the. No.
is very loud. And I think we defeat
Unless
the
I can
purpose.
sleight of hand the magic, I got nothing.
Hmm. I can teleport to the other side of the door, but it would create a quote thunderous boom,
Which is about the same as the alarm going off.
What's the weather like outside? Is there any chance the thunderous boom could be disguised with actual thunder?
I'll time
It's
it.
funny you say that. The snow has increased. You're getting a small. It's now like small blizzard.
No, but no thunder.
No thunder.
Okay, so shall I try the acrobatics then? I don't.
This is alarm. So alarm. Choose a door or window within range until the spell ends. An alarm alerts you whenever a tiny or large creature touches or enters the warded area. So I don't even think it's like a tripwire we can like hop over. Well, can we climb over the building?
You are so.
Are we in
mean-
an alley?
Yeah. So if you go back into this alley, so this is the door that's trapped with alarm.
Mhm.
You're welcome to try to go back in this alley and then scale the building.
Let's try that.
I could try that.
All right. What are you using to climb, and how are you doing it?
Acrobatics,
go
and
Climb
it looks awesome.
Okay, go ahead and roll acrobatics. for that.
Would you want to bring rope up
Oh,
with you?
yes.
Or actually, that would be athletics more than it would be acrobatics.
Yes to the
Okay,
rope.
fine.
Maybe take some rope up and
Yes.
I'm not very dexterous. So
My acrobatics is good. My athletics is.
My athletics is fine. My acrobatics is. But if it has to be athletics, I can make do.
I'm a +2 for athletics.
I will ask that it be athletics, please.
We try
Okay.
to
I'm going to use
boost
my
her up
inspiration
while
just to be extra
she's
safe.
climbing.
Hmm?
We try to boost her.
Like human
I don't think I
like
need
boost.
So, the top of the buildings are 30 feet in this little. Or sorry, what I should say is the top of specifically this building is 30 feet, and then the other ones are like between 20 and 30 and kind of rubbly, and but this one is like the low points are 30 feet. With the 17, it does take you a little bit, and there's a couple moments where you grab a brick and you're about to pull yourself up, and the brick just comes out of the wall, and so you've gotta
Can I try to catch it as it's falling down so it doesn't make noise?
roll a sleight of hand.
I'm gonna get hit in the head with a brick.
As long as you don't make a sound.
I'll pad the
Just
falling
die
brick
quietly.
with my face.
Die quietly.
That's like it's a 4.
Okay.
Oh no! Can
So you go to grab the first one, and it just slams into the ground.
Great.
Like
What
you
does
were-
a 22 get me for athletics?
22 total. That gets you. Yeah. So yeah, you have a couple spots where it's a little tough, and a brick comes loose. But yeah, you make it to the top,
Nice.
and you are up. You stand above all of. You stand above this space. And you can actually see. So you can see that there's this narrow alley that turns into a slightly larger alley. You see this doorway into this little courtyard, and then a door there. This alley is just solid, like there's stone. And actually, as you're looking, you notice that while everything looks like stone, some of it is ice. Some of it is definitely the after effects of a dragon's ice breath, just
Ooh,
fusing stones through sheer cold.
ooh.
that's very cool.
So there is some damage due to dragon breath. But yeah.
You gonna toss a rope down and maybe we can pop up as well?
Yep.
All right. Everybody who's
Tossing the
climbing
rope
the
down.
rope-
Gotta secure it to something up top, though.
Yes. Roll a perception to find something to attach it to.
Perception. Perception. A 9.
Okay. You tied around what seems to be a column that appears to be strong enough.
Great. Do I have to roll anything to secure the knot, or is that enough?
That would be enough, but roll a sleight of hand to tie the knot just to see. I'll say
Sweet.
I'll give you that to see if you can, by securing the knot well enough, maybe you did find a good thing, maybe you didn't. Maybe the
19.
knot will make a difference.
Nice.
Okay. So you have a very solid. You're very confident in your knot. You're a little bit less sure of the column, but you think it's pretty. Like, yeah, this is fine. This will do. There's not much choice up here. All right, everybody else, roll your athletics for climbing.
11.
11.
Sucks. It was almost a 19.
That was like a 19 and then it fell.
It was almost for a 19. That's a 9 though.
Okay.
That's a 10 total.
Okay.
It's like
So Selene,
Is there any way for me to help them at all, or no?
by attaching the rope, you reduce the DC of the climb. Yeah. So that reduced the
By
DC.
enough?
So this is also a group challenge. So Selene rolled a 19. And I'll say alone would have very similar athletics modifier to Selene, so that would make it a 16 for her. So based on that, I will say, and then what did you get again?
11.
11.
we're all double digits.
Yeah. That's all you. It was a DC 10.
Okay.
So yeah,
We made it.
it was a difficulty of 10. So yes, or 10 times 4. So technically, you just had to collectively get more than 40.
Mm.
So yeah, you guys make it up, and you're standing. So yeah, as I said, you notice this alley. These are walls. This is like a building here. This is a building here. You see this courtyard, and there's buildings to either side, and then you see this door there.
How far is the building across from us?
That is 10 feet. There's 10 feet of space.
We could probably jump 10 feet, right?
It is 10 feet lower, though.
10 feet lower. 10 feet lower.
That makes it easier.
We could just jump to the building across from us.
You're welcome to try.
Or we do have rope.
Do you guys know
we
how
could
far
like
10 feet is?
fashion a
10 feet
little
is pretty
shimmy.
far to jump.
10 feet's like
Imagine like a 6 foot tall person and then
not quite 2 of me.
laying down. And it's snowing. Can we use?
Are you jumping like
Right.
crossways or just down?
It's 10 feet across and then 10 feet down.
Yeah, see,
What
it's
the
the across
hypotenuse
part
is.
that I'm concerned about.
Is there anything that we see that we could throw the rope across to the other building?
Roll a
And
perception.
then zip line down. Full Mission Impossible.
11.
11. Yeah, there's a few things you could maybe get over there, yeah. The snow is coming down pretty good at this point. It is also, you do have the drift globe illuminating things.
I'm going to shoot
Okay,
an arrow with
Okay.
the rope attached to it
okay.
into something porous enough that the arrow sticks, but it doesn't pull out when we traverse. Does that work?
Okay, so I will have you roll two things. I'm going to have you roll a survival check, and then I would like you to roll an attack.
Survival check is a 10.
Okay, and then roll your attack.
Could you be shittier rolls today? That is going to be a 19.
19, okay. So you pull back and you shoot, and your arrow kind of disappears into the snow, like the falling snow. And you hear it thunk into something. And when you pull on the rope, it seems firm.
Okay. And I will fasten it to something secure on our current building.
Okay. You have plenty of options. You can either roll, you can attach it to the same thing you attached your rope to climb up on.
Yes.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand for me, please.
Would we have needed to untie that knot to get the other one to just shoot the other end of the rope over that way?
I thought you used a different rope, but you could.
Well, we'll keep our rope though.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, if it's a different rope, never mind.
We have
I
a
thought
lot
you
of
used
rope. We have a
a
lot of
different
rope.
rope.
But we'll like.
Do you want to
No.
untie and keep your rope, or do you want to do Sleeve's idea of just leaving it attached and then just shooting the other end across?
I think leave it attached, but pull it all the way up
Oh, okay.
so
Sure.
no one else can climb up behind us.
Sure.
And 18 for sleight of hand.
Okay. All right. So you tie as good of a knot as you can. And what do you do now? You have a rope across this 10-foot alleyway.
I want to use like my bow and arrow, like a literal zip line,
Okay.
and hopefully not plummet and break an ankle.
Roll a strength check, please.
$18.
18. Okay. Yeah, you're able to keep hold of your bow as you go across and you make it to the other side.
Huzzah!
I don't have a bow, and I don't think I should probably do that with a dagger.
I mean, the rope is still there.
Instantly cuts.
Oh, I see what you're. Yep.
No, but like,
Sorry.
don't we have multiple smaller pieces of rope, and people could just make
Mhm,
rope big enough for one
Oh.
side of each hand? And
Do I trust the rope, though?
Does rope slide along rope that easily?
If it's wet.
It's
I don't know.
icy out,
Wait,
right?
10 feet down.
Which it is because of the
Sure.
snow.
It's got a yeah.
Physics.
You've got a good slope. I'll allow it for the slope.
Sweet. All right. I do that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a strength check
Mm,
as you
Not
are
my best
holding
physical
on
attribute.
to- This fully depends on you being able to hold on to the rope.
Okay. Fuck. That is a whole entire 3.
Okay. As you slide down, there's a point at which you feel like a little concerned, and this distracts you from your end. You feel the rope like jump, and you will take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you kind of splat into the wall that the arrow is attached into.
Like a cartoon.
Splat.
Ow.
Oh no.
Had a death grip and you didn't let go.
Could be worse. That could be
Okay,
worse.
I'm doing it too.
All right, go ahead and roll a strength check.
Okay, but have we considered the fact that I eventually have to roll good? Right? Statistically, I can only roll under 10 so many times.
Listen, I'm just your adventure guide. I'm just here to guide your adventure. I'm not here to balance your chakras.
The 7.
Okay.
Apparently, that time.
Still better than a 3, my man.
It's not now.
So as you go across,
Mm.
I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw, because as you're going across, you make it to almost the edge of the building,
Mm-hmm.
and the arrow comes out of the wall, and you just,
Yes, yes. Interesting.
because
8.
all right. I need you to roll a
Anything
a
I can do?
d6.
Can I
On an odd, you're able to catch yourself on the ledge. On an even, you fall.
can I command myself to not fall?
No,
That's how it works, right?
this is not how it works.
What's what again? Odds, evens?
Odd, you catch yourself. Even, you fall.
Okay. Okay. 5.
All right, you catch yourself on the ledge.
Okay.
You still take 5
Like,
points
I
of
am not
bludgeoning
ready.
damage as you plummet, and so you still take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. But
I lived exclusively in a library for like 15 years, guys. I did not leave that library. I'm not a not a physical activity kind of guy.
I lift books, not weights.
Exactly. Books be heavy. Okay,
Books
so
are heavy.
I do catch myself.
yes, and you are now clutching the edge of the.
Okay, can I pull myself up?
Yeah. I
Can
mean,
I
you're
catch
not
my-
under any duress.
Help me!
Can we do one of these where like you grab somebody like by the belt and flip them back up?
I need. Actually, all 3 of you who've made it across, I need you to roll an Constitution check, please.
Oh, shit.
It's a little better.
Also not my
Okay,
best.
well, it would have been better if I had not rolled a 2.
That's a 7.
Constitution.
6?
18.
All right. Casimir, point of exhaustion. 18
Great.
saves. What'd you get, Ayana?
What? 7?
7. You also take a point of exhaustion.
How do I do? Is that what? Where is
You
that?
gotta hit the man who's fallen to his knees at the top.
Huh?
Conditions.
Ah.
Oh, you know what? It's a man who's fallen to his knees because I added the exhaustion.
Oh, and what level of exhaustion, sir?
Just one.
Okay.
Yes, just one.
Which is disadvantage on ability checks. Great. Perfect. Amazing.
Selenway is gonna just kind of climb down the building using the different rock holds and stuff, and Alone is gonna follow her lead. So Selenway got a natural 20,
Nice.
and Alone got a. Yeah, again they're pretty similar, so I'll just use the same. So that's a 14. So yeah, they're so Selenway and Alone are in this alley. You guys are on this building,
Well,
which you notice is actually three buildings.
doesn't do to be split up now. We want to sneak across these roofs, or are we gonna?
You still, if you have this drift globe with you,
Can I like throw my blanket roll over it so it's like partially obscured?
okay. So this is, unfortunately, the blizzard is now becoming a factor. Whether or not you have the drift globe. If you don't have the drift globe, you can see maybe 5 feet at a time. With the drift
Okay.
globe, you can see 10 feet in front of you.
I will
Sometimes
not
50.
partially obscure the drift globe.
So it's up to you.
Well, what do we see? I was thinking we could like hop around like Daredevil on the rooftops, and maybe not fall into traps or ambushes. But seems like that's going to be
Unless
increasingly
rooftops are
difficult.
trapped.
Can we pop over here? One of us, maybe somebody who's sneaky, and like peek over the edge and see if there's anything in this alleyway.
You cannot see the bottom. You cannot see the
Oh,
floor.
great. Guess.
That's yeah.
If we could see, I'd offer to do it, but
Well,
Because you're 20 feet in the air. So that is. You can't even see Selenway and Alone in the street at this point.
sick.
it's a bottomless pit.
Weirdly, they can see you. Because the buildings are blocking enough of the snow that they have better visibility from underneath than you guys do from above.
Interesting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Darn these winter conditions.
Lousy March weather.
Oh, also, okay.
I'm gonna cast Arcane Eye,
Okay.
which is a 4th level spell. I'm gonna cast Arcane Eye. It's gonna pop down there and look around a little bit.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception through your arcane eye.
Yes, it has dark vision, 30 feet. That's a natural one.
Okay. Yeah.
For
So, it looks to be an empty alleyway.
Great. I will move it down the alleyway
Okay.
invisibly and see if anything is down there.
You do not see anything.
Great. I will keep going a little bit.
So it ends right there. That's the edge
Okay.
of that alley.
It cannot enter a ball barrier. I can pass an opening as small as 1 inch. So it can pass the, well, do I know, knowing both the Arcane Eye and alarm spells, would an Arcane Eye set off an alarm?
What is an arcane eye?
It is an invisible magical eye. And an alarm is a tiny or larger creature.
Yeah, so it wouldn't set off an alarm spell.
Okay.
no.
So is there like a keyhole I can stick it through on the door?
So this is just an archway.
Oh, okay. Well, it'll go through the archway.
And, okay, yeah. So that's just a courtyard.
And then through here?
I would like you to roll another perception.
That's a natural 20.
Okay. Yeah.
Yay.
You're able to
Over
find
that
enough
one,
of a
that
gap in
20.
here to be able to look into this space, yes.
Okay.
And in this space, you see a staircase down right over here on this corner over there. And other than that, it's like an empty, dark room. Oh, everybody on the roof except for Sleeve, I need you to roll another Constitution saving throw
Yay.
because it is now bitter fucking cold, and you are getting covered by snow.
Okay, that's an 11.
Okay,
22.
both of you save.
Ooh.
But yeah,
Alright.
it's getting colder up there, and the snow is starting to pile up on you guys
Let us
and
scurry.
soak into your
Fine,
clothes.
let's pop down off this roof. Is there
Kick my heels and
snowdrift that's piling up in the alley?
On the roofs,
In the
yes.
alley?
In the alleys, not so much.
Okay. So I will not jump into a pile of snow. I will gingerly make my way down.
Okay, go ahead and roll acrobatics or athletics as you make your way down.
have our
That's,
friends stand like below you as spotters.
Yes, please.
Okay.
11.
Dirty 20.
Let me get down there. Do, do, do.
Okay, so from the bottom, they're having kind of a tough time to see, just because it's getting worse. Conditions are worsening, and now even in the alleys, or the conditions have
21.
worsened, so that even in the alleys, even though their visibility is better, it's not much better, and so they just have a tough time seeing you guys. And Casimir, you got an 11, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you guys all make it down to the. You said 21, right, Sleeve?
I did.
Okay, yeah. You and Ayana make it down easily, and then Casimir is kind of like taking his time, knocking stones loose, slipping on the ice,
Here's the
Checks
thing.
out.
Snow muffles sound.
falls the
so
last 4
I
feet,
think we're good.
and okay, yeah. So you guys
4
are
feet
in.
is a lot for me because I'm only
This
that tall.
space.
So this leads to a staircase that goes down, and that goes down
here.
there. So,
Yeah.
Um,
Do we need to check the archway for?
I can kind of see down there. I could keep looking down there, or we could just like go to sleep or something. I don't know. Seems like how aggressive do you want to be tonight in the nighttime?
Well, we need
Well, considering
shelter.
how hard the
I will
snow's
also
coming
point out
down.
you guys are exposed to the elements right now.
Yeah, but we could pop into a building.
Hmm.
I mean, should we keep going or? What's
I feel
our-
like we've come this far.
Okay, we are exhausted.
Yeah.
Y'all are exhausted. I'm fine.
And so ability checks are not attack rolls. Is that
Attack
Correct.
rolls are separate from ability checks. Yes.
okay? So we don't have disadvantage on attacks. Okay, because attack rolls and saving throws is later. Okay.
Keep on going.
I mean, I guess we keep going. Can I go down the stairs with my eye and see if there's anything right at the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah, you don't really see anything much down there. It's just you see more darkness. You see a room.
Okay, guess we go down the stairs. Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. So you go through the archway. You go up to this door. I need everybody to
Wait, can we?
roll a dexterity saving throw.
Huh?
Okay.
Everybody gets to roll a dexterity saving throw. Because you marched ahead.
19.
19, okay.
Oh, that's actually cocked.
18.
18, okay.
19.
19. Okay. Everybody but Alone saves. Which sucks to be alone. And so Alone will take 14 points of damage. The rest of you take 7, except for Sleeve, who takes
Great.
Small and sneaky. It's all I do.
I love it.
So yeah, as you turn the handle to the door and push it open, it just detonates with a fiery blast that fills
Yikes.
the entire courtyard.
Sick.
Entire
Is it
courtyard.
loud?
I mean, it's not quiet.
Okay, well, they know we're here.
Unless this place is abandoned, it's probably not.
All right, so you go down the stairs, and you actually see this space, which will actually fit comfy cozy right in this little corner here. Like that. Will fit right here. I designed it to be a little inset. Ah, fuck.
Aren't you glad you have a tennis ball there now?
I am very glad I have a tennis ball there now. That would have been so much worse. You guys can hear me, right? Over through the Lizzie, you can? Okay.
I was like, I think so.
I'm just second guessing because I don't hear myself as much as I'm used to hearing myself. So I do need to stick these guys on the map though. So these are cages. Maybe by next week they'll be painted. There's just no way of knowing really. Listen, I had a lot of distractions and a whole ass Mandalorian costume that I'm stealing. I apologize. Some D&D props went to the wayside so that I could be a Mandalorian.
What nefarious villain
Fair
makes
enough.
pink cages?
Yeah. In the middle of the pink cages, this is just empty void.
Like bottomless pit?
Bottomless pit. As far as you can tell, you stand over on the edge and look down, bottomless pit. The cages are all just suspended from the ceiling.
Is there anything in the cages?
Roll a perception check. And don't forget your disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh, do I have disadvantage
That
too?
one.
You do not have a disadvantage.
Big one.
Yay.
Okay, so this is how it's going to work because I did a smart and I didn't realize I did a smart, but I did a smart. The stairs are down, the ramp is from up.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stairs go down, ramp is where you came from.
I got an 8.
8. Okay.
So we're like here.
All right. So you just all just come down the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you all to roll another dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
Yay.
Great.
Or hold on. Let me see where you all are again. You're all there. Yeah, if you're all there, then yes, everybody needs this dexterity saving throw again.
This is also a disadvantage.
Saving throw.
Not saving throws. That's third level. It looks like from the D&D Beyond.
Then yes, that.
Dex save is 12.
12. Okay.
15.
15.
18.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. Let me roll for
We're in the
the.
sleeves element here.
Okay. Yeah. Succeed and succeed. Okay. You guys this time will take. Oh wait, it's that one is oh no, that one is this. Okay. All right. You guys will take 5 points, so that's 10 points halved. Everybody takes 5 points
Okay.
of damage as you guys come down the stairs, and runes light up along the floor. And Casimir, you would recognize them as alchemic runes.
Mm.
Actually, Sleeve, you would as well. And a fireball, just a wall of fire erupts from the center of it, coming outward.
Can I react to that? Is it a spell that's happening that I can react to?
No.
Okay, never mind then.
It is a trap. Unfortunately.
Okay. Wait, did anybody see anything in the? I did not because I rolled a nat 1. But did anybody else see anything in the cages?
What did you guys get?
I think I got an 8.
I forget, but it was like 10-ish, maybe.
Okay.
Never
With
mind.
that, one of them has a pet rock in it.
Which one?
It would be the one actually right there. This one.
And it's not Frosty.
No, it has its own pet rock. It's brand new
Frosty's
pet
the one
rock.
with us. Interesting.
Does Sleeve recognize the rock?
Can I recognize it from this distance?
You can recognize that it is a pet rock.
Okay. Well, I have to go get it.
Okay. All right. So you just walk over there.
Should we check for more things that go boom?
And checking for
Okay.
things along the way.
Okay.
Can we check
Roll
every
a perception
single-
check.
Every
please.
tile we step on, we check for a trap.
You
What
guys
check
are
do I
just
have to
like, we need to be cautious and check for things. Bum rush it.
So I'm now down 25 hit points.
What'd you get? Sorry,
Definitely.
Steve.
I didn't hear what kind of check we have to make.
Oh,
Is it survival or perception?
Perception or investigation or survival.
Okay.
I'll take survival.
Okay.
That is you surviving by not being destroyed by a trap.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same perception or survival for me. So 13?
13. Okay. So you actually see right there is a rune, and I'll actually put a little rock there to mark the spot. There is a rune. Fuck. And you would know from your skills that it is set to go off if anybody comes within 5 feet of it. So this whole, sorry, hold on. Right. Check my drawing from over here. Yes. So it's this section right here. Is where it will detonate. So the 8 squares around it is where it will detonate.
Okay. And is there a way to get to the cage without... Can I jump 5 feet? I don't think I can jump that far.
You can jump your strength modifier. If you have a 10-foot run up, I believe.
I think my strength modifier is 0.
You could jump.
Oh, it's +1.
You can jump 1 long foot. That feels short, but yeah, okay. You can jump 1 foot in the long jump fashion.
Wait, 1 foot?
That seems short.
That seems.
That does seem short.
Isn't that just like?
Wouldn't
Like the
it-
length of a ruler?
Yeah, that seems super short. Hold on.
Hold on. wait a minute.
You could jump
When you
one
make a
computer
long
sheet of
jump, you
paper.
cover. You come.
Is it
Oh,
like?
up to your
It's like a-
strength score.
I am short,
Oh,
but
So 10 feet. You can jump 10 feet.
10 feet. Perfect.
that's much better.
So if you
Okay, so I'm going to get a running jump on this thing.
okay,
Can I use acrobatics?
you know what? I will say yes. To get to this, you can use acrobatics to try to reach the cage because it's not super high up and it's not super far into the void.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll say you could probably use acrobatics. I'll allow that.
All right. That's a 30.
3-0.
Yeah, 3-0.
Jeez.
13 plus 17.
Okay, yeah. So you jump, you land on the cage, you scoop the pet rock, and then you do a graceful backflip off the cage back
Damn.
onto firm ground. And the cage is like swinging wildly.
Yay.
This pet rock has a similar design, different colors.
Yeah. So close. I'm still keeping him.
Yeah, then add
Maybe
another
it'll make
pet rock
Frosty too.
with appropriate description. And this is actually a great stopping spot while you guys are in this area. And you haven't gone too far. I just realized this is the wrong direction. You haven't gone too far. This is a great stopping point for today. And I'm definitely glad we decided to cancel last week because, yeah, if you guys had made it this far, clearly things would have been a little bit less fun. You would have one less snowman friend.
Oh. And that's what really matters. We got our little snowy friends.
You now have
Frosty.
Frosty.
We need a 3D printed snowman immediately.
I will work on it. I will see. Actually, I wondered. Hold on.
Oh, and a rabbit fox.
We got the little rabbit fox.
Yeah, we got a.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see it.
Yeah, it's tiny. I think I sent a picture in the.
I think there's
send
pictures in the
one.
Discord of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to scroll through.
Yeah.
Okay, that's larger than I desire. Oh, that's perfect. Oh my God, that's perfect. I found him. We're good.
Oh, amazing.
I can print that.
I'm so excited.
I just have to figure out what that piece is called. And I can totally print this. Yeah. There may be some 3D printer difficulties in my future, but that's okay.
Oh.
I have to load new filament, and currently the only filament I have is am I picking up currently the only filament I have is PLA plus and not normal PLA, so I just have to figure out the settings. Just haven't used it before. That is unimportant. Regardless. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. I think this is a good stopping point. I think you guys would have been much past here if we had played last week. We probably would have had more time. And
I was on a struggle bus last week.
I think we all were.
Ditto.
I ended up packing until like 2 a.m. that night, so it was probably a good thing.
I think I was running some report, which reminds me, I actually need to check on the report that I ran during D&D. I was running a report at work.
Multitasking.
Yeah. Listen, I
Hey.
do that a lot. If anybody from work is watching, I actually do a lot of multitasking. I get.
He works
several
very
things done.
hard.
Sometimes I work late into the night. Not today. Tomorrow, maybe. Not today. Oops. But yeah, it's a good game. Thank you guys. Thank you all for watching. I will catch you. There will be a stream Friday or Saturday. I think. I think. So, anyways, thank you all for watching. As always, be excellent to each other. Be less lie. And Valar Morghulis. We'll see you all next time. Good night. I don't know that it went. Did the button not work?
Amazing.
Did the button work? Are we on the thanks for watching screen?
Ooh, let's find out.
I don't think it worked.
Are we still live?
I think we're still live. Hold on.
Awesome.
I think all of that
Smile
work
and
to get things to work.
Smile and wave. It does not appear to be
Good.
on.
Great.
Well, sorry, it does not appear to be on the things for watching screen.
Great.
Yep, we
Awesome.
are. We are live.
Oh, good. Good. Hold on. I'll get in. This is fine. This is
This is why.
fine.